Well, hey, good evening. It's Pat Dees here. You're on Pat's Hall channel, Health and Wealth. And I was going to make a video last night, and it was actually late after midnight. And I was going to do, and I'm still going to stick to that motto that, caution. We're going into the summer, and the summer has the tendency to actually be slow for the stock market because a lot of traders and stuff are, taking vacations and stuff like that. But, you know, um, with the Amazon being down 90 points the other day, and the market right now is very volatile to any news that comes, especially out of the White House, as far as you know um, taxes and tariffs and stuff like that. So there's a lot of headwinds out there that really can rock the market any day. So I wouldn't put any new money into the market, but I would still, if you have a 401k or you're self-employed or want to open an IRA, I would still do those things. Now, as you guys know, anyone who follows me, positions that we have are in Caesars, CZR. CZR was up 4.5% today. CBS we have was up 1.2%. eBay was up 2.5%. Kohl's is a new position that we had talked about 2 weeks ago. It was only up 11 cents. Disney had a $2.35 move, or up 1.77%, and Qualcomm was up 2.7%. Now, I had mentioned, I'm not in one of the videos that I thought Tesla was going to bounce back, and Tesla was up 8.2% today, $14.63. Now, I bought an option yesterday for $166.47. That included the commission. It was one contract. I sold that today when the stock was up 8%. I sold that for $392.82 and made $225.85. It's to show people that even with little money, you can get into the market and do option tradings. David, who follows me on here, I had mentioned to him about Tesla, probably was going to bounce. It doesn't mean that it's a buy and hold recommendation. Anytime, again, I am a trader. I'm not talking about your 401k. I'm not talking about stuff that keep. It's very hard to keep stocks for 20 years anymore because companies don't stay the same. And but the Dow was up 512 points today, or 2%. The S&P was up 59 points, or 2%, and the Nasdaq was up 194 points, or 2.65%. But you got to keep in mind that the Nasdaq is really tech heavy and owns a lot of those FANG stocks. FANG is Facebook, Alphabet, Netflix, and Google. Actually, the A stands for Apple. So it's Facebook, Apple, Netflix, and Google. Those are considered the FANG stocks. Those are over the past couple of years, with Jim Cramer has recommended, and those stocks have done tremendously well. But when the market is pulling back, those are going to be the first ones that pull back. You know what? I actually FANG. No, I got it wrong. That's right, because Google. FANG might be actually. Let me go with this again. FANG is Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. Yeah, Apple. Yeah. The G. That's what's confusing about it, because Google. What happened was, Google changed its name to actually Alphabet. So even though we type in Google.com, but either way, I think you guys get the point that those 4 or 5 stocks are very heavy, as far as what's going on. And, Amazon, is a monster as far as their growth. So that, going back to that Tesla return, that $166.47 into 392 net a profit of 225.85, which was 136% return just in one day on options. So, I mean, if someone had put $1,000 into that, they would have made approximately about they would have made $1,360. So, I mean, that's just a tremendous return to get in one day. That's where options amplify your return, and people, but just because the market was up today 512 points doesn't mean that, oh, okay, everything's all clear, because I think for the next year and a half until the next election's over, we're going to have this volatility up and down. And the only people that are going to make good money are probably traders. But if you're looking for something to invest in long term, then you get into it, and dollar cost average and do your 401k, and you stick to your self-directed IRAs and stuff like that. But that's like I said, I want to caution. I wouldn't recommend anybody dumping more than $1,000 or $2,000 into anything right now. And be picky. A lot of people who trade this market are looking for opportunities that when the market gets beat up, and they'll trade these 2 to 5% moves. And because if they do that only once a month, at 2% a month, that's a 24% return a year. The one account that I manage right now is already was up. I checked it yesterday. It was up like 25%. So with today's average of around 2% on the stocks that we own, that account is close up to like 27.8%. So we're already beating the market in what it's doing. So, but that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to come on and update what's going on as far as the market, and let everyone know. And I appreciate your support. You guys can support the channel here, Pat's Hall. Like and subscribe, and in the comments below, leave comments below if you want a certain stock you want to talk about. I don't usually do at this time of the night, but I was gonna actually do one last night, but as I get more comfortable in doing it, what I need to do is, because I only have one screen here, I have to. We're setting up a studio. I call it studio/office in the basement with my reselling stuff that I do with eBay and Amazon, and so that I can look at multiple screens at the same time. If someone wants a stock quote, or instead of me having to look down at the paper, I can look at another screen and be able to really give you quick information that people need and stuff like that. So appreciate the support. And it's just a small channel here right now, 38 subscribers. But if you guys could like and subscribe, and if you're interested in talking about money, this is the place to be. And we'll expand on those subjects more as we grow the channel, as far as financial education when it comes to regards to credit cards, interest rates, and businesses. I had owned 4 restaurants and employed over 800 people in the last 17 years. So that's the experience I have there. But I want to thank you guys for joining us, and you'll watch this on the replay. Thanks, and have a great night, and save your money.